Yeah. Because they're going to be taking the other screens away. So we're just going to have the one.
Natalia can't hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Natalia, mic check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's up, you guys? And thank you for tuning into the latest episode of Point of View. Happy Friday, ladies. You look so beautiful today. How's it going? What's new?
Good. Well, what's new is that trending topic of LeBron.
Bronny.
Yeah, he's now playing for the Lakers with his father.
Yes.
He's actually made history now. So they're
Yes.
the first father-son duo.
Yes.
We love that.
Congratulations to you, Bronny James.
Yes.
Look at them.
Oh my goodness. We love that. We
I
love
wonder
that.
what it's going to look like when they
Period.
combating other teams.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be too cute. But you know what has been getting me was the controversy behind it. Like, a lot of people are like rallying in support, and they're so excited, and they're saying this is generational wealth. And then on the other hand, you know, people are saying that, like, you know, LeBron put all these strings to get him in there. He's not that good. It's not fair.
gosh.
Yeah,
We
things
first
like
saw this a long time ago, though.
It's giving haters.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
they've been said
Yeah,
that they
we
was going to
already
play
knew.
together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving haters. It's giving not blessed
Yeah.
yet and waiting for their opportunity.
Wow, really?
Honestly, LeBron did what any father would do for their kids.
Should do.
Yeah, should do for their kids.
Yeah.
You guys, but
Pull all the
congratulations.
strings, right?
Yes.
All the strings.
Congratulations to you, Bronny. We love to see Black excellence. But you guys, we have a very exciting episode ahead of us, so let's just jump right into it. So what was supposed to be a life-changing moment for singer Victoria Monet turned into, basically, she ended up getting more baggage than she signed up for. Victoria recently shared that she reconciled with her father, and a woman came forward claiming to be her half-sister. Take a look at this.
So basically, Victoria Monet is my half sister. Like, y'all, this is a really small world, and I'm honestly glad that she got a chance to meet him, because I never did. Honestly, I'm not even looking for him to be in my life. I'm not looking for him to take care of me. I just want one answer to one question. What did I ever do for you not to be in my life?
So to be clear, this was actually Victoria Monet's estranged father. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this was her first time meeting her father.
Yeah.
Or one of the first times meeting her father in adulthood. And they kind of met up on Father's Day. So that's how she spent her Father's Day, basically reconciling with her
After
father.
he found out about her success.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's really no other way
Right,
to look at
honestly.
it.
She's Grammy Award-winning
Right,
singer.
Exactly. So
Right.
I really
It's
wanna
giving
say-
convenient.
Yeah,
Right.
I
It's just
really
so
want
funny
to
how
say
people just pop up in your life after you've become so successful.
and the way she's grinning from ear to ear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need someone to talk to her, like,
Yeah.
What you mean?
because like I my gosh,
I know.
Like, she's
Don't
putting
do it.
herself in a
She's
vulnerable
putting
situation.
herself. She's being that little girl that she said in her
Yeah.
caption. That little girl is happy because she's probably been sitting at the door for daddy to come home, and now she's a grown woman that stayed on that doorstep mentally, and now she's so ecstatic.
Yeah.
But it's too convenient. You cannot have a child, wait till they're grown, and then now you want to come into their life when you don't have the responsibility of taking care of them. You don't have to be there for them when they grow up, or when they're heartbroken, and when they're going through puberty, and when they're going through life. You now want to come?
Can people
around?
change, though?
No,
Can
it's-
people change and
He
still
can
want to have that relationship?
He can change all he wants. He has lost the opportunity. She will never be 7 again. She would never be 6 again. She would never be that. She would never have her first date. You missed that. You missed daddy-daughter date.
Yeah.
You know,
missed
I
that.
completely resonate with the passion you feel for this, coming
Yeah.
from someone who my father left at a super young age, you know, and I just wish I had a relationship with him. There are certain aspects about me that I don't see in my mom, and I'm just like, where did this come from? And I obviously it comes from him, but I've never met him, so I'm like asking my cousins and things like that. But now into adulthood, I'm like, I kind of still, I want it, but at the same time, I also know it wouldn't be genuine. And I get it, people can change, yes,
How
but
do you know?
there's irreversible damages that come with not having that father figure in your life.
And when they pass, like it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if he comes back and he's open and he wants to have a relationship with you, regardless of the times that he's missed, yes, you can't get that time back. Nobody can reverse time, But coming back now, it's like, okay, like maybe I wasn't ready then. Maybe I couldn't be there for you the way that I can be there for you now.
He got lucky that she was willing. She was ready for him to accept that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like not every time he's ready or the dad is ready to come back, everybody's willing open arms. I'm not gonna lie, I had that.
Everybody's
I have
not.
that situation with my biological father, and I'm closed arms as possible.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I have a child to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, judging from the picture, Victoria Monet definitely looks ecstatic. I don't at all feel like her sister or half-sister had ill intentions. I do feel like she, saw the picture and it probably triggered something in her, an emptiness that she also feels, which clearly Victoria Monet has expressed that she feels as well. In my childhood, I love my dad. I have a great relationship with my dad now. My dad was always around in a sense, but he was not what we needed just because of, what he was able to give as a person. But now, there were a lot of mistakes that were made in my childhood, and I thank God that he is able to show the love and has done some of the healing on his own. What concerns me about this situation is that if you are genuinely wanting to reconcile and you're healed and you're at a place in your life where you want to fix the things that you've done wrong over the years, you need to be reaching out to those other children, because it makes it look like you're really an opportunist if, Victoria Monet is
It's
a Grammy.
just her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have these other people that have to take to TikTok to solicit your love.
Yeah, like this young lady who basically said, wait a minute, that's my daddy too, girl, we have sisters. But I felt the hurt in her voice in the video when she was like, well, I'm glad you got to meet him. Like, oh, well, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of sad,
And you know what? She sound more genuine, and I know we didn't hear from the dad, but she seems like a more genuine person than the dad.
And she's getting so much backlash for even just coming forward as Victoria Monet's half-sister. A lot of people
Which is
saying,
really
like,
crazy because it don't seem like she wants anything from Victoria. She just want to meet her dad.
Yeah, she want more. It sounds like she want more from the dad than Victoria.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, cool, hey, just let you know I'm your sister too, because so don't. And I feel like she's low key telling her, hey, don't feel special because I'm letting you know he's not doing that for all of us. Like, there's more of us, and then just realize who you are and just know he's only coming to you because I'm not in the same position you are.
Yeah.
Right. And also not so much about not feeling special, but don't feel that he's healed because we're still out here. You know what I'm saying? So, I do get that. But I do think also that, one thing that maybe, something that people can dig deeper in their heart to do is be grateful, like truly grateful for what you did have. And I feel like that will give you maybe a little bit more grace that maybe the other parent may need. You know what I'm saying? Because, for you, for instance, Janiyah, it's like you had an amazing stepdad and you are an amazing woman because of the man that he was to you. So maybe you
trying to make me cry on
I'm
national
not.
TV.
I'm not. But maybe, you can give your dad at some point a little bit more grace because maybe God needed him to step out so that your stepfather could be what you needed in that moment. So don't just look at it like he wasn't there, he wasn't this, he wasn't that.
No, 100%. And I have definitely given him that opportunity. Even like, and this is the thing with my biological father, we have always given him that opportunity. My mom has always left that door open. My stepdad has always left that door open. When my stepdad passed, the door was still open. Now I have to understand that
he's unavailable for that.
I'm 24 years old now. And now I have a child. So do I allow this to affect his grandchild, his granddaughter? It's not even a grandson. I feel like God is showing me that I have to heal my inner child through my child.
Yeah.
And I can't allow someone who's hurt me to even have the opportunity or allow that door to stay open because I said, hey, you have a grandchild now. I've brought it to him and I said, this is maybe your opportunity. You probably can't fix what you've done with me, but I will allow you to fix it through her. And you have shown me many times, and she's only 18 months now,
Yeah.
You cannot change. So because you've shown me up to 18 months, because I have to put a deadline on it and really stand 10 toes down on it.
Don't put no deadline on. Listen to you
Yeah,
with a deadline.
I have to.
I think over
I have to.
time, yeah, I think over time, Victoria Monet, I think she's in her 30s now. So maybe she did feel like that, like in her younger years. And maybe now she's more so in that curious aspect, that little girl in her just really wants to know, you know? But like you said, it kind of also is convenient because she's a Grammy Award winning singer. And this man also hasn't reached out to his other children. So I don't know. I just really hope that like she also goes into this protecting her heart and like, you know, not having like high expectations either, because similarly, you know, I kind of have the same situation, you know, with my father. I would love to get to know him, you know, more, but I also know if I were to have children, I would want to protect them from that heartbreak that I had,
That heartbreak
not
is
having
serious.
him around.
It's
So
daddy heartbreak and boyfriend heartbreak, two different type of heartbreaks. And honestly, I'll take boyfriend heartbreak any day.
right, same. I'm not gonna lie.
Any day.
Yeah.
Because not only am I crying, my mom crying too. So you hurt my mom, me. What is gonna stop you from hurting the rest of us?
And then you have questions like Victoria Monet's, you know, sister, and she's saying like, what is wrong with me?
Yes.
You know, and that's just so sad to hear, like, you know, people say that. But, you know, I also feel like at some point too, you know, as you grow, and sometimes that happens, you know, as you have children, they grow. But even if you don't have children, just growing and maturing as a person, one day the light bulb comes on and you actually see your parents as people just like you.
That
And you
is
see
so
them
true.
flawed and you see them, you know, and it took the light bulb like really coming on for me to even really be able to have the relationship that I have with my mom, because now I have all these kids and they're driving me crazy. Like we were driving her crazy. And I'm like, man, like, you know, like how much can you possibly give? You're really doing your best. And when we look at the best, sometimes we're like, oh, your best isn't good enough. But literally sometimes that's all you had to give.
Yes. Yes, honestly. Yeah, I so resonate with that. Like when you get older, you do start seeing your parents as human. Because when we're little, we kind of see them as these superhumans that just make food appear and just like have this roof over our head. And then when we become adults, right? And when we become adults, we're like, oh, mom is just a girl and dad is just a guy trying to figure it out, you know? So Victoria Monet, I pray that you have a happy relationship with your father, and I pray that your sister does as well. You guys, we do have to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We have so much more discussion after this. You are watching POV. Welcome back, and if you're just now tuning in, you're watching POV. So we came across a post on social media that basically said that too many men are seeing their mothers do it all and expect their woman to do it too. Now, on one hand, you have some people saying, what's wrong with men seeking women who are nurturing? Now, the other hand, you have people saying, lots of men are looking for their mother in their wives. So ladies, what is your take on this?
I think
Right, because y'all the ones in relationships.
I'm going to sit back
and
because
all
y'all know I'm
committed.
coming with my counselor notes.
listen.
Okay.
I think as a mother, my goal is to hopefully be the best example that I can be so that my son can, have those good traits to go and compare what he wants out of life. I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing. And when people think about like someone, motherly, they're thinking about, washing laundry and cooking meals, but it's so much more than that. It's about someone that is nurturing, someone that's patient, someone that's kind, someone that encourages, believes in their dreams. And those are things that you should be looking for, you should get from your mom, and you should also look for those kind of traits in a woman. So I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with that.
See, I don't know. I think there are genuinely men out of here who are looking for a mom. Like, honestly, like they're
Someone
because
to thoroughly take care of them.
right, like some people are looking for someone to do their laundry, cook for them, also go to work, and whatnot, and massage them. And it's like, boy, that is your mom, okay? Now you are in a household with someone else. You guys kind of have to like, chip in equally here, A lot of the times I also see that men expect a lot from women. And they don't provide much either, Yeah, honestly. And obviously it depends situational. It depends on your relationship, For some relationships, you may have to provide financially to tap that nurturing part into a woman. Other relationships, you might have to tap into that part of that woman by being there for them, like being loving to them, being loyal to them, So I don't know. That's how I feel about that. But there are men out here who are really looking for a mama, like for real, for real.
Yeah, and I think there are women out here equally so looking for a dad. They're looking for a man to come in that same father figure, status to provide and pay all the bills. And I mean, we all low key in some extent are looking for that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of a double standard by wanting a man to provide as you expect your father to do, but not wanting to be a mom as your mother has supposedly shown you how to do.
Well, I think that if you find a man that provides for you like you would have wanted your father to do, then it makes sense to reciprocate that motherly nurturing thing. But if someone isn't providing for you and they're expecting that from you, that is not equal. Like that's not, to me, that doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
Right, but I also feel like in this economy right now,
I'm waiting for the counselor notes. I'm watching this go back and forth, but I'm waiting for the counselor
I'm trying
notes.
to figure it out. Where you going? Because I want to.
yeah, in this economy right now, it's hard for the average man. We're probably all, God, I will hope that we do, but we may not all, being 4 women at a table, we may not all have a man that can provide for us 100%.
That's terrible. That is
It's
terrible.
the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not 4 out of 4.
Yep.
Exactly, it's reality. But at the end of the day, and maybe, the statistic is all of our friends put together and we may be the 4. You know what I'm saying? But in the case that we're not, because of the economy, because of the financial status that the world is in right now, you still, I feel like, should want to be the most that you can be to your man, because even a lot of times, you may have a man that cannot reach his full potential financially because of social constraints. But, with love and care and the support, a good woman can pull some more money out of a good man.
that is very true.
100%. Y'all ready?
Okay, go ahead,
ready.
girl. Go on with your bad self.
My counselor said, amen. He said that you cannot expect something from a man that he was never taught.
Okay.
But you can expect something from him that he was always shown his entire life. You meet somebody at 24 24, 25 years old, and you're seeing, okay, well, his mom is always in his life. He doesn't have his father, right? Or his father was out of his mother's life, giving her hardships, but you always see Miss make it happen. He was able to do sports. He was provided for. He made sure he had good meals, clean clothes. Why? But so that is what he's going to expect from his wife, right?
Okay.
Does not disqualify him as a man, but I don't know what it is about our generation that we want to always think about self.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, he's not providing for me. He wants me to do this and he wants me to do that, but like Tally said, it's not reciprocated. Like me, I go to the counselor, I said, David, Malik, and I'm always not always pointing the fingers, but it's like I'm coming with my complaints and he's like, Shania, oh, back it up. Well, what do you do? What did you do? How did you say it? Because it's not always like what you're saying or what you're doing, is how you're doing it. Are you cleaning and cooking and doing all this stuff for your man with the intentions of he must provide for me?
Okay.
Now, if he don't provide for me, now you're doing it, that plate get a little bit less food on it.
Okay.
You know, so now why would he feel like he want to give to you? Because now it's like it's you're asking for instant gratification.
Yeah.
So now you have the Proverbs woman is the woman who really controls the family. People don't really realize that the woman is really the one behind the whole family system, really pushing and making things happen. It's not necessarily the man. They're the head of the household, absolutely.
Okay.
But behind every strong man is even stronger woman.
That's true. However, there are men who really are looking for someone who used to do laundry for them like their mom, who used to cook for them like their mom,
But what's
who
wrong
used
with
to
that?
who used to also accept their bad behavior and their narcissism and their, their intolerances or like just like their mom, you know what I mean? And of course, a mom, you love your child no matter what, you
Right.
know? I mean, you also
you
have to
stay.
provide for your child
Right.
no matter what, because
Right.
you will go to jail. You
Right.
had
Yeah.
to, right?
Right.
A woman doesn't have to do that for you because you are her husband. You know what I mean? You have to also reciprocate something to your woman to tap that into her, out of her. Now, I so understand there's going to be seasons, there's going to be lows, and you might have to like pick your man up when he's low, whatever, cool.
But what
I'm
if you
talking
met
about
him
off
low?
rip.
No, exactly.
Off rip?
What if you met him low, right?
I would not be meeting anybody low.
I'm give you a prime example. When my mom met my dad, he was newly divorced. He had kids. He was in child. Like he had baggage. My man loved him. My man.
Your mom.
My mom loved him, support him, and helped him.
I
become
met your
the
mom.
man.
I don't see your mom loving a man who isn't providing some kind of loyalty or reassurance. So he was providing something to her.
Absolutely support.
Exactly.
And showing the
it doesn't always
effort.
have to be financial. He was providing an emotional support to
So
tap
that-
that into her.
absolutely.
It's not always financial.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was a great person, right? So that when he became an electrical engineer, full-time independent contractor, my mom was able to not go to school. She go to school full-time and didn't have to work for years.
Yeah.
You know, and was taken well care of because she showed him something, they showed something that people can't see at face value.
Yeah.
You know, you have to take the time to get to know the person and understand. People need to have this level of discernment. You're not going to be able to find that off of face value or having 3 dates, 6 dates, and even
6 dates is a lot.
No, you're not, but you're not gonna. You're not
6
gonna.
dates is a lot.
You can't tell that.
You know, sometimes when y'all be having these conversations, I shut up. Because
Go ahead, Judy.
I am and I think this is also a problem of mine. Like I feel like I give wife immediately, like to my favorite. Like it
I'ma give you that book, friend. I'ma give you that book.
immediately gives wife. Like I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to take care of you wholeheartedly. But also like you also have to be pouring into me at some capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why when you said meet them low, meet who low? Where? In hell?
But you know
I'm not
what?
meeting nobody down there.
Well, if
No,
you meet
thank
him in
you.
hell, that's a character trait.
No, baby, no, thank you.
But
Because
we're talking
we
about
had
all
these
aspects.
conversations
It
all the
doesn't always have
time.
to be financial. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
also have to be pouring into
Yeah,
like
if
my
you're not here
feelings, my
mentally.
heart.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's
You can't
low. I'm not
come
doing that either.
Broke and you having mental health issues on top of that. I can't do that. That means any
You
crackhead on the
broken?
street.
It's okay.
You
It's
broke
not
and
for
broken.
me.
You know
It's
how
not for
many crackheads
me.
on the street call me beautiful and make me feel good? I ain't gonna get what
At the gas
Let the man at the gas station.
you pumping gas. Come pump my gas.
Okay, wipe my windshield.
I'm
So
beautiful.
I have two things that I think, right? So the first thing is going off of what Junie said. I understand, what you're saying 100%. But I feel like the problem is, and we've talked about this before, is that the way that our community dates, it's so fast. So the problem is that when we date, you after the second date, you know if you like the person or not, if you're gonna see him again. By the
It's
third,
lust.
and if it's that the third or fourth
Yeah, I
date, y'all
agree.
live together, okay? Or they on their let's
They
take a
go
live
together real bad.
Y'all be acting like y'all be moving in quick. So, anyways, say we don't live together yet, but it's serious. Y'all go together. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Real
do
bad.
we don't
Okay.
exactly. We don't do the dating the proper way. So by the time you're realizing, oh, this person is a narcissist, oh, this person can't provide, it's so late, and now you got to walk around for 3 years saying you're extra, extra, X. When if you would have dated properly, you would know that from the beginning. For one, for two, I feel like the thing that we're missing the most of, I feel like when it comes to qualifying someone in a relationship, is that we are not living by the golden rule anymore. And I don't even hear anyone mention it. Whatever happened to treat others how you want to be treated? We're living in a time now where all people talk about is matching energy. They go this, I go there, blah, blah, whatever it is that y'all young people are saying now.
That's treating people how they treat me. That's literally matching energy, though. That's treating people how you treat
No,
me.
that's not the golden rule. The golden rule is treat others how you want to be treated. And that's how your karma comes back and you're getting the goodness from somewhere in the atmosphere, even if it's not from that person.
I always say this. There's really nothing in the Bible about dating, and I think it's because we're supposed to be friends first.
No, I don't
Honestly.
believe. No, I don't. Amen.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it because even back in the day, marriages were lasting a whole lot longer, and they were dating a lot shorter. Now
Marriages lasted longer because they wasn't having sex before they got married.
No, so the point that I wanted to make was now people are dating lustfully.
Very true.
Now
I
it's
agree.
not about what's true. It's not about the Bible. It's not about God. It's not about all of that. It's lustful dating, and that's what we need to stop.
Well, on that note, you guys, we have to wrap. Catch us back here Monday here at Afro TV. Bye.